Apparently, the stream title was prophetic. Because once again, disconnected while the internet is perfectly fine. You see the bit rate is a solid 5,000 some. Zero drop, well, the zero drop frames now doesn't count because that's post-disconnection. But it was all perfectly fine, it just chose to take a nap. Yesterday, it was late enough in stream, I was like, well, if it's gonna disconnect, oh well, whatever, I guess that's it. But it's only been 3 hours of stream, so there's plenty of time to continue on from here. Even if the internet... Was it the internet or what? Because, like I said, net is perfectly okay. So, either OBS is just having a brain fart, or something with the Twitch ingest servers. Who knows? Like, typically, if it's a Comcast thing, then whether the internet is fine or not, it's going to be very unfine very soon. Refresh on these things over here. Cool. Cool. And that's all that back up. Excellent as it could be. Alright, so let's pop by the witch, see if Galleon wants his stick back. And then we'll go home. How's Galleon's agility compare? Agility of 127 compared to 43. So, even if you get into fights, I don't think you gotta worry. And Galleon, Inferno, Nitro, Dagger, Tornado, or Rock and Roll. Fire beats ants. Oh no! I've done wrong. Ants love Cocoa Puffs. I feel like that attack takes too long. So maybe hold off on the Cocoa Puffs. How about... You can't blow ants away, they're too sturdy. Nitro Dagger. That's quicker. We'll see how the other ones compare. Inferno for the plants. Giant fireball descending from the sky to this one forest on one island to the northwest of the continent, just for 5 plants. It still feels like the Nitro Daggers are slightly faster. How about we just attack? I feel like if we all just attack, that's probably even faster than... Oh yeah, it's got multiple attack, I forgot about that. That does feel slightly speedier than waiting for the Magic's animation to finish. It occurs to me this is a bad idea, because I'm just coming up here for the joke. But We'll have to come back up this way eventually, because they got a red chest in this house, right? And repositions the enemies. Pulls them all in, clusters them up. Imagine if Nash was with us. Cluster them up like that, and then do his lightning bomb or whatever. But yeah, Nitro Dagger's more straightforward. Flash, flash. Shoot stuff out, and then done. And it turns out Nash is here after all, having fallen for one more banana trick. She turned into a cat! The chicken is blocking my exit. And now the dog... I'm trapped between a chicken and a dog. Finally, freedom. That's the one, Galleon! That's the one who took the stick you entrusted with Nash! Well, there I go. I've had no benefit, no material benefit coming up this way. Except I've hooked Galleon up with a new girlfriend. Banana, nut bread. Then there'll be another forest to crawl through, then the cave to crawl through, then backwards out from the cave, then all the way back out from the forest, and all the way back out. Given the level difference, how about we do the thing where we automatically finish the fight by touching them because we're too over level for them? I would just choose the AI automated option, but then I'll probably do something silly like Galleon choosing to defend that turn. Welcome back, Gamey Cactus. You have to deal with children? Oh, that's perfectly fine. I'm sure that the four heroes also had to deal with kids in their day and age. Like, didn't Alex's father or his family in general talk about traveling with dying for a time? So, at the very least, those adventurers knew the burden. Hope you enjoyed it, though. The kid time. I can't get around this guy. Oh, actually did. Actually got the juke around him. How about you go a bit higher up, Mushroom? I'm taking twice the time it would take to finish the fight, trying to avoid the fight. The PSP remake I have not. But I have heard that it does add those extra story bits in the beginning. Little peek into the lives of the 4 heroes before the game proper begins. Oh, I couldn't get around it. I might have to give it a try someday, because it does make some other changes too outside the story, like mechanical ones. Combat a bit different. Which kind of made me a little bit disinterested at the time, since it's already not that complex a game, right? So me being a snooty elitist thought, oh, it's making the game too easy now, it's already easy combat. But from what I've seen of the combat, it's also got some excitement to it. So no point in me just brushing it off entirely because it's different, and that's ultimately what it came down to. It's too different from the Lunar Silver Star story I knew. You hope the Lunar Collection spawns a prequel about Dying and his adventures. Honestly, that'd be pretty cool. Since that is fodder for plenty of material. Maybe their decision is that, well, we gave their adventure, that's the prequel, little prequel thing in the PSP game. But you never know. There's always a chance. It's kind of an empty statement. There's always a chance that the roof collapses on me. But actually, there is a little something mentioned in one of the interviews in the instruction manual that the game comes with, actually. Which was it with? Executive producer? Scenario writer? One of these oh, there we go. Yoichi Miyagi? I'm butchering names, I'm sorry. Executive producer interview. Question: we know that you're working on converting Lunar 2 to PlayStation, but everyone wants to know, when do we see Lunar 3? Answer: even though we would like to continue with the Lunar series, and we have some ideas in the works, we haven't started yet. The Lunar series was more or less completed with 1 and 2. And as for the new versions, if we could decide which is the best route to go, we plan to make it. So, that's in like late 90s, right? So in the late 90s, they're like, we're open to new versions of the game to improve on it that way, but story-wise, 1 and 2 is a complete story. But there's always possibilities, right? Like with Witcher. Pretty much the books were the books, and when the games came out, even CD Projekt Red was like, alright, we've enhanced on the books, but 3 pretty much concludes the story. But the money was too good, and so the story got opened back up. So who knows? Maybe in some future era, someone might decide, hey, we got this fantastic world here, why don't we open up a prequel? You felt the same way about the PSP remake? Put aside your judgments, gave it a play, and you're glad you did. That's what I figure. Like, for me at the time, it was entirely, I like this version. This version looks cool, but it's too different, poo-poo to that. But now that it's been a few years, I gotta admit, the changes do look cool. The story changes, are a no-brainer. More story is cool in general, so giving that glimpse of the 4 heroes prior to the start of the story is appreciable. And like I said, from what little I've seen of the combat changes in videos, that looks like some high energy stuff. Just being different to Lunar doesn't make it a worse Lunar. Of course, the bigger disadvantage is I never owned a PSP, so whether I wanted to play or not, never had the means to. probably better to build a solid world and character still in Chum, fill in some events with slow burn changes. I mean, that's kind of the advantage, right? Of going the prequel route with the four heroes and their adventures prior. Since got the world, you got the world building, got the characters, you have some established lore, some established characterization. All you'd really have to do is make up a story for them. Oh, these kids have nothing new to say. They don't even realize the great Master Galleon is here in front of them. Someone in Berg actually recognizes him. Ramus couldn't tie his own shoes. There's nothing wrong with Velcro shoes, man. The singer who was getting lessons from Alex and flirting with him is the one who found true love and getting married next spring. That's cute. Luna's gotta be happy with that. She was very jealous with her. His lazy son's right behind him. He sure is. Step out, Galleon. You've been adopted into the family. It's been frustrating you, Chillin' Chum, seeing so many stories with utter world-changing endings, and then do nothing with them. Yeah, those Mario games really don't do anything with the lore they keep building up. I joke, but I actually do want to see like a third Breath of the Wild style game because it gave us an apocalyptic Hyrule, a Hyrule slowly starting to rebuild while improving the engine of the gameplay. That's prime material for showing us a Hyrule restored with a story that capstones the series. But I'm pretty sure I've been shown an article that says that nah, they're done with Breath of the Wild style. You got Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, two good games, do something new now. But the potential for a capstone. I can't believe Null still wants to cook Ramus's girlfriend. Ramus hungry and homeless. Okay, now the main reason for coming back to Bird. We gotta show off some really high-end weapons to the weapon shop guide. Battle bows, the likes of which never seen, magical robes. Weren't as much a fan of Tears of the Kingdom gamey. I liked it. Like, on the surface, it might have been more Breath of the Wild, but one thing especially that really felt like a hole in Breath of the Wild was the big open world was nice, it was pretty, it was nice being able to crawl over everything, but the shrines really didn't have the same effect as a couple of bespoke dungeons, and Tears of the Kingdom went more in the direction I wanted. The same world on the surface for the most part, while adding more dimensions up and down. But they kind of did do that thing where they combined the open world with more set-piece dungeons, and so it kind of showed they could do both. So, it might not have been perfect, but it was definitely a step in the right direction for me. But that's what I mean too, Chum. Golden Age Kingdom. The Golden Age Kingdom Hyrule after restoration from 2 apocalyptic cataclysmic events. That is prime material. Like, it doesn't always have to be an end of the world story, right? They had Calamity Ganon. They had dehydrated Ganon restored. And so it'd be silly to have world-ending event 3 games in a row of that kind of scale. And so it'd have to be a different type of story, right? Not just building on, here's the Calamity Hyrule restored and all that, oh no, the world's gonna end. But maybe now that Hyrule is a united kingdom, and the end cutscene shows the different elements of Hyrule swearing allegiance to Zelda. They could add something more political, you know? Maybe the threat to Hyrule is not a giant monster that we can see that's causing all these gashes across the land. Maybe it's an element inside the kingdom, or a neighboring kingdom, that is making some power play that, sure, as the story advances, gets revealed to be something akin to Ganon, maybe reviving him again to tradition, maybe something else. But it's still a way that you can make the story so much cooler while building up on it, and while showing the changes of the world. And I like to joke that in Breath of the Wild, the Yami clan, right? Their master Koga got defeated by falling into a pit, and then came Tears of the Kingdom, and one of the major selling points is you can now go into the underworld, into the depths, and that's where Master Koga is rebuilding his clan. And then when he's beaten, he gets rocketed out to the sky, and so clearly, for a third Breath of the Wild style game, Master Koga is settled on the moon. The kittens have woken up, and so they're having a mini fight. That's why I say, like, if I ever won a lottery jackpot and had $1 billion, one thing I would have to do is put together a modding team to take the framework of Tears of the Kingdom and rebuild it into a top secret project. Because you know how Nintendo's lawyers could be, right? So you gotta keep it under wraps for like 5, 6, 7 years. I've seen the kind of modding people have done with Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. They're already doing some pretty impressive stuff, so just gotta like find the talent, throw money their way. You're looking at proto-industrial age, not exactly the most happy of times necessarily. Proto-industrial age. Hyrule's history and technology is kind of like, it's not exactly a parallel to our world, so there's already like little bits and pieces therein, right? But off the top of my head, I think Spirit Tracks, because like, they got actual trains running on rails by then. Papa did not recognize Master Galleon. Hey, Toasty. Look who's woken up. Come here, baby, come here. You're in the microphone boom again. And now you're stuck in my cables. Say hey, Toasty. Meow. Did you have a good nap, Toasty? Did Onyx kick you out of bed? These two were napping in bed the entire stream. Before their nap, Onyx was grooming Toasty, and then during their nap, Onyx was holding on to Toasty. But I guess now that they're woken up, Onyx went meow and kicked Toasty out, and so Toasty's had to come to me. Is that right, baby? Is that what happened? Did your brother kick you out of bed? What you want to do, Toasty? It's still 2.5 hours until dinner? So I got no food to feed you now, Toasty. Do you want to hang out on top of the computer? On the little notebook I put there to make sure you and Onyx don't turn the power off with your butts? What do you say, little boy? Or do you want to try napping on the bed again? Onyx is glaring. Onyx is like, don't you dare put that boy back in bed. You're just a bit groggy after your sleep, aren't you, Toasty? A stupid idea, Chillin' Chum. Do tell then. I have to give Toasty some attention, because if I don't, if I put him down, he'll hop right back up the desk, then I'll put him down, and I'll hop right back up the desk, and then I'll put him down, and I'll hop right back up the desk, so I'm also having to cater to the chillins. What's that, Toasty? It's not a bug on you, it's just some dried food, maybe? Okay, Toasty, let's... If I put you down, are you gonna come back up? Hops down, walks out the door. Lingers at the door. He's in the hallway. He's almost fully in the hallway except for his tail. Where are you gonna go, Toasty? He looks, and down the hall we go. We get to play the game again. Your idea is proto-capitalist rat goes real off the deep end, gets transfigured into a cat. You other rats, you're a traitor to our species, became the thing you claim to hate, along with us, a cat. So it's basically a game of online discourse, Chillin' Chum. Or a story of. Have mercy on my son, shower him with the benefit of your wisdom. Reminds me so much of dying, it's frightening, really. And yet, he wants to claim my Dragon Master mantle from me. Oops. A metaphor for lack of subtlety, Chillin' Chum. That's typically the case when there's animal metaphors, right? It's typically not exactly a subtextual kind of thing, more like supertextual. Said hi to Remus's family, said hi to Mom and Dad. Galleon care to see the grave of his friend. The monument's pathetic. Come on, Galleon. That's our hero you're talking about. The hometown hero at that. Stop dwelling on the relics of the past and look to the future. A future ruled by one stronger than a feeble dragon master. You know he gets this way at Thanksgiving, too. Hey, Toasty. You're back up to the desk again? After roaming the apartment a bit? What's up, baby? Oh, you're so cold. Is it too cold in the apartment? Do you want me to turn the heater on? Bring it back down to a comfortable 65? Here, Toasty. Why don't we do that? I'll turn the heater on for you, because your dad's gonna want the heater on when he comes home anyway. Here, babe. Onyx, where'd you get to? Toasty, where'd Onyx go? I was gonna give him a treat too. No, but you take it for me? There. Turned the heater on for the cats. Gave them a few pieces of turkey, because we got so much turkey between Fennec and I. We basically have so much turkey in the fridge that I don't have to buy any more groceries, at least not meat, for the entire rest of the year. Also, more foreshadowing. There's so much of it, Chillin' Chum. I actually had to make turkey tacos last night because I just need more things to do with it. And not have Fennec go crazy and bored of me cooking the same meat stuff night after night. Way to be a downer, Galleon. Our hometown hero, his old friend. Research is complete. An enormous feathered marshmallow. We've solved the mystery of Null halfway through the game. Okay, with that done, let's go introduce Galleon to Corp like you wanted. And while we're there, pick up a few more Dragon Diamonds. Clear out Null's inventory, so he can carry like 20, 30 diamonds in his pockets. So never open this up since some ape refused to cooperate and just charge where I want him to charge. You and your mom, Chillin' Chum, have taken to making pizza wraps. That's a good way to use them. Tomato sauce, seasoning, cheese, add meat. Reminds me that Fennec does love taquitos. And while we can just buy taquitos whenever we want, we do have tortillas too, so we could make taquitos. Given the amount of turkey I've left, turkey taquitos are an option also. I somehow suspect that Galleon's combat voice isn't the same as his English voice actor. Oh, you forgot the word tortilla and described them as pizza wraps. That's okay, Chillin' Chum. That's okay. Tortillas can be pizza wraps in Canada if you want. Pizza tortillas. Pizzaias? Pizzillas? There's a surefire way to combine them. Bum ba bum ba bum bum. Okay, monkeys. Come back over here. Come back over here. One of you One of you has got to open this door up for me. Come this way. Come this way. Not that way. Up. Straight up. Straight up. They just don't wanna. Oh, he's so close. So close. To the right. To the right. Ah, oh, come on! You weren't supposed to get in me! I'm gonna try running now because I want to use the monkey, but also there's such a big difference in worlds between us, they can't hurt me anyway. Look at how funny it is when they try to run. Put-a-po, put-a-po, put-a-po. I don't think they can. I've ran so infrequently in this game that I don't actually know how the mechanic works. If it's purely chance, or if there is some measure of positioning or enemy strength in the equation. Oh, stuck in us. I guess we gotta kill him anyway. Toasty, what's up? I've already given you a snack. Toasty, you always walk right into the mic boom. You just want to place a lay next to me? Have I gotta like put a pillow next to the monitor so you could lay there and not always smush into the mic, the mouse, the keyboard? You're confusing the poor hardware, Toasty. But if you want to lay right over there, that's okay. If you turn to your right, Toasty, you get to watch the game. You like watching the screen sometimes, Toasty. This one's a classic. Beneath the wires. Toasty. Okay, you're just rubbing your whiskers on that. Rubbing your whiskers is okay. Here, who wants a whiskers massage? Whiskers massage for Toasty? Little cheek massage to go with it? He's so alert now. He was pretty much half asleep when he first jumped on the desk, but now his eyes are wide open. Don't mess with the wires, Toasty. Didn't exactly have this desk set up to accommodate curious kitties. You know what he started doing? Jumping on top of and laying on top of the computer. I've come to accept that. That's why there's a notebook on top of my desk, so they can do that without turning off the power. But that's not good enough for him. He's learned that he can bite and pull out various things plugged into the USB. So sometimes I'll be doing stuff here, and then all of a sudden the keyboard doesn't work. No, keyboard's there. The mouse doesn't work. Yeah, I'm up 10 levels stronger. "15 years to be precise. Wasn't that around the time that Dragon Master Dine died? When Quark saw him last. The child born that day? Is he suggesting that it wasn't Galleon that gave birth, but Quark instead? Were Quark in the past tense?
Oh, then the time has finally come. My coming out party can begin. Send in the clowns.
That 90s localization goofiness. Say what you will.
Althena, what have you done, Galleon?
Not Galleon, dear Quark. Magic Emperor Galleon.
Magic Emperor?
Galleon, no!
No. Galleon, yes. Someday people may mourn this day, but my glorious rule can only begin with your enslavement.
I can't believe that Galleon, with so many classic traitorous red flags, a turned traitor. Okay, nobody tell Nintendo that a 1999 video game has monsters captured in spheres.
Quark shall be the cornerstone of a new order. My world order. But who shall be my queen?
Say what you will about working designs and localization. Who doesn't love the hamminess? You can tell if nothing else, we're having so much fun with it. I'm gonna get the cave now if I'm dead. Sad, depressed Alex times. Sad, depressed Alex songs. It's fine, she's with Galleon. We all trust him, right? So he's in good hands? Does he normally go spelunking through White Dragon Caves? But more importantly, what about the Dragon Diamonds? We know that Galleon ran off with Quark and Luna, but what about the fat loot? Is that why Like was there? Because he stops by periodically to shovel up some money? Watch that bond turn from friendship into love. Again, they raise us as siblings, and they totally don't mind that. Basically, they're hoping that we bang our sisters someday. Who knows, maybe it's beneficial this way? It saves them on matchmaking costs later? Excuse me. Also, Guy by the Bridge has been reading way too many NTR dojins. You know, Galleon, ask him not to kill me, pretty please. I'm sure he'll consider it. He could have killed us, but just left us be. And now you see why Luna was quickly stripped of all of her gear. Mum's the word. He just doesn't want us to know that he stops by every few months, shovels up some dragon shit, sells it in Maribia. Hence, what's his face saying, "Oh, everyone comes in here claiming to have dragon diamonds," because that's Lake's primary moneymaker. What we plan to do now? Go back into bed, bury ourselves into the covers, eat a bunch of raisins all day long. Think and then act decisively, the Klingon way. You don't focus. You don't waffle on what do we do, what do we do. Make a choice, then act. And live with the consequences. Defeat Galleon, save Luna. Oh no, I can only choose one. Save your sister girlfriend. What was that, Onyx? Onyx came in the room, made a sound, and then Toasty ran out. And then ran back in. Toasty, we're trying to have a dramatic moment here. Now, Lake, I know word travels fast, but are you saying you knew this for a while? I'm sure he would be. Dragon Master Dine would be so proud, wherever he is. Fell victim to love. Preaching to the choir lake. Dragon's wings. You telling us Quark could have given us the whole time? Or more so, he found it in the cave with us. Came in surreptitiously, pretended to find it in his own backpack even. Try them and see what happens after we have our goodbyes with our mom and dad. Because turns out we can't just rest on our haunches and be depressed. We have to actually save our sister girlfriend. So bye, Dad. Bye, Mom again. Toasty, why are you batting at my legs? He's batting at my legs, clawing up my pajamas. You okay, little guy? Are you bored? I mean, I guess you're finding your own fun. But before we do as Null wants, and put these dragon wings to use. Ow! It's about time for another BRB. I got water to refresh. Gotta find a way to get these cats to not claw at my legs in boredom. And got a few more messages to reply to Fennec, so... See you folks momentarily. Go stretch your legs, get your own drinks refreshed, and see you soon. And back. Probably going to be the last BRB for the night, since it is 8 o'clock now. That's plenty late. And I do gotta make some dinner for when Fennec comes back from work. But these cats, I gave them some snacks while I was on BRB, and Toasty bit my entire hand, getting to his little bit of kibble. He's getting better about not biting hands for snacks, but he just went full on chomp. Let me quickly reply to something Fennec has sent me. Alright, now we'll return to the game. What's this new toy we've been given? Magical traveling tool. Where to head to? Transmission spring, Althena shrine. So hey, we don't really need to go through any of those little minor forests and dungeons to get around places now. At least not for prior areas. Let's head to Maribia. Heading to Maribia, and the first thing we hear is combat music. And here I just wanted to meet our friend Jessica, reform the party, maybe stop by Vane, get Nash and Mia back in. The magic of walking through the gate. On the plus side, we have a healer with us. On the other, it's basically one hero, one healer, so it's still not the balance that I'd like. Not just for damage output, but more targets. You know they hit hard. So what have we got? A gargoyle and a shadow lord. Hey, we got more magics. The dragon protect. Ally all defend dragon attack. Oh, see, we really are gonna become the Dragon Master then. Not Dine. Quark's given us one extra blessing before we got Pokemon'd away. Charge up first. Give him some vigor. And this also means the gear we left on Jessica, we're finally getting it back! Well, that's half our HP. Man's gotta chill out. Jessica's gonna spend the entire time just healing herself. But they're chopping that much off of her. That's a bit more reasonable. Heavy damage, but not 2-hit KO on her at least.
Althena, lend me your power!
A level up that Luna missed out on. We could have leveled her up once more if we were that close to it. The entire city overrun when she went back to work. to think that. Will they have attacked while Galleon was across the sea with us? Or was it more with his revelation of Magic Emperor that he chose to play his hand? Distract us from the real targets. Decapitation strike on the other heroes? Never know. Pell Mell has been known to be a fighting beast. We do gotta help out the town though, don't we? Wait. I can't reach there! Well, there's one here we could reach. I was just about to ask. If the entire town is blocked out? Because never know. They might have wanted it where they have a set piece of the town being attacked, but don't want us wasting time. We're gonna waste time anyway. Seven whole damage. Okay, not gonna overstress these ones then. Just bash them around. Experience, 123 simoleons, isn't a whole lot. But surely, as heroes, we can't ignore the plight of the village or the city. And since we are saving folks, come on, kitty! If cats could run ramen shops, he could run the store. How am I going to get my hero discount? If they're not tending shop. What if I need the stuff they're selling? I can't help if my gear's not good. See, Ramus gets it. He's not closing the doors to the rest of the community. The ultimate businessman putting his employees' lives at risk for him. Very kind and very cute. Ramus has found himself a potential... Got himself a honey now. Is it okay to keep the store open? Asked Null. Is it okay for us to take the time to chit-chat with our friend? He's got nothing else that I want. Jessica still has the gear left with her, right? Okay, she does. Fire ring, the nuts we gave her. Ramus the Brave. He's passed the trial of the White Dragon, huh? He's using the Dragon Diamond we got him to elevate his status. He's lucky we can't compare stats right now. Well, no healer.
Come on, get back on your
Oh, lucky! Null coming in clutch! Come on, Flash Cut, make the deficit. Okay, so lesson learned, beefy guys in armor, probably too beefy for attack all attacks. And if we got infinite recovery right up the road anyway, might as well go along with the sword dancing. Okay, so even 2 regular attacks is probably... both attacks combined is about 1/3 of one sword dance. I didn't mean to fight them right now. I didn't heal up. We're a bit low right now. I'm assuming they probably healed, since we went indoors and went back out.
Althena, lend me your power!
So maybe it does behoove me to just make it back in and save Mel as quick as I can. Especially since these guys aren't giving, like, significant monetary or experience reward anyway. Like, I can fight them all, and I have been, but it's basically just for the fun of it. Oh. I thought I caught into one that was hiding behind a building. He's just yelling, and he can't... They can break boxes! All the years I've played this, I haven't seen them do that behavior. I've always just accepted that the boxes are there, we're on our side, they're on theirs. Maybe I just haven't ever noticed. Like they've done it, but my eyes are elsewhere. Because there are boxes seemingly all around. Either I went the long way around to the right back in the day, or those enemies were breaking through, and I simply never realized it. Dubluxin dog. 28 years of mortgage payments. Tell the kid the truth. Alright, kid. We'll get the dragon's help. No, we're just not going to break a little girl's heart. Especially not during a crisis. Good guard dog, but you're keeping us out. Or in, either way. All these yells they do. Ah! Ooh, new enemies. Rooks. I feel like Jessica's dead meat now.
Althena, lend me your power!
81? Okay, we could chip him away. They get 2 hits in, those jerks. But they don't hit too hard.
Althena, lend me your power!
Went a long way for her. She's high enough. And then they pulled out a rolling nail. Just when I think that we got this in the bag. Maybe I should have stopped by Vayne first. Get a couple of magic users in here. Quickly heal before any other monster finds us. See, the right does seem to be open. So I guess I just never realized that monsters could open the way for us. Everyone bullying the healer. I gotta be extra careful that one remaining monster
Althena, lend me your
between
power!
us and the healing statue doesn't ambush us. Cause that's it for my sword dances. I have to actually fight them normally. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nothing's stopping me from warping out. So we could see about picking up on Mia and Nash. Leave the assault of Maribia on pause for a second. Bring a healer to Vayne, and then come back when I got 2 nuclear bombs in human form with us. Yeah, so I just went the long way. I could have used those monsters to break these boxes. Ah, the bird's gonna get us! Check in on the other families. Already spoke to you, just keep your doors closed. Okay, so what if? There's nothing stopping me from warping, right? What are you doing? Let's go to the mansion, help my dad. Okay, that's what's stopping us from warping out and getting a couple of magic users in here. No time to mess around with their new toy. I've never seen that text before. Would he say no time for a leisurely tour if I try to go to Black Rose Street? No. They don't mind the leisurely tour of Maribia now. Signal fires, ask people to Vayne for help. No one came. could actually hear his exclamations. So, do they respawn if I go from Black Rose Street? They do. I'm kind of not very incentivized to help out here if the monster's gonna respawn either way. But these guys are easy peasy. I could save some of Alex's skills by just mashing like that. They don't hit too hard. Okay, was checking up for what the next secret's going to be. You know, I do have that heal ring. And Jessica does have a pre-slot. Nobody home in the shop. Nobody at all. Coming here for nothing, just opening up myself for more attacks. Alright, so... apart from one house, there's not even anyone to talk to here. Guy's gonna tackle us the moment we come out here. They've slaughtered this entire family! Like I said, the moment I come out. Two of those guys are already prepping a major hit. I've chosen poorly in coming here. He's 4 MP away from even being able to use Dragon Protect. I haven't saved in a while either. Well, we'll kill the nail guy next, and so long as they both don't try to nail the next turn after, we'll get them on attrition. Except maybe not, because alright, I'll beat a bro again. Because even if one was left, he was literally down to 1 HP. He was so close to game over. Okay, Jessica, sacrifice yourself for the damage output guy. Dodge is cool. I was afraid he was gonna try to critical hit us. Critical hit definitely would have done it. We're still in a precarious spot. Okay, let's just go save her dad then. The enemies are beefy. And the experience and simoleon output is piddling. This is a true metaphor for trickle-down economics, where the effort is great and the benefit is non-existent. That's fine. Easy, guys. Well, these two do their thing. Gonna see if Fennec had to say in response. Real quick. I'm kind of surprised that these really cool looking guardians with their big fireball attacks aren't really doing all that much. Maybe in mixed groups, they be the tank while everyone else does better damage. The boxes stay broken. Where'd he go? I think he's stuck against a tree. Or does he not? Doesn't want to go further than here, I think, because I could just walk around him. Oh, I got him to break it! And these ones broke that one too, great! I wonder though, Ramos's shop is open. So it wouldn't be impossible to go to the sewers, right? Get out of Maribia, let's handle this. In the combat arena, fighting the leader of the Vile Tribe. Actively fighting, so he's okay right now then. So if the monsters didn't respawn, then he could feel good about yourself for clearing out the town and saving people while Mel takes on the boss. She can't even let Nal have a snack. Nal's been saving her ass every time she dies. That's entirely why Maribia didn't do anything. Where's your defenses now? You got a couple of guards in here. And then where's the rest of the city's defenses? He's in the gym at a time like this? Always snoop around, manhandling her delicates. How about the mirror? The mirror is also something like that. A little too impressed with yourself. No, it's a magical mirror that shows us the true nature of things. They cast a paralysis spell on me. Yeah, I'm sure they did, buddy. The one thing I do the least in this game. Saving what I'm supposed to save. It's starting to average out to a save once every hour, but it really should be more frequent than that. Zenobia's the leader? Then what's the Magic Emperor, Emperor of? I see that. So leader of the Vile Tribes, subservient to Magical Emperor. Got it. Because we came here, his precious daughter here and his back is turned. If we hadn't shown up and distracted him, he could trounce them all, 5 against 1. And see, this time they are using mixed groups. The Knight types, the Gargoyle types, the Monstrous types, and the Guardian that doesn't do much damage but probably could tank a hit or two. Distracted him and forced him to take a hit to sacrifice himself. If only we were busier outside in town. Physically the strongest of the 4 heroes, and we made him go down like a chump. Last of the 4 heroes? Nuh-uh. Lamaya Elsa's still around? He has such a stony expression now. I see he's really hardened his resolve. She got over it fast. Like I said, she's got some very healthy resiliency. Boyfriend breaks up with her, being a lecherous jerk, beats some people up to get out of her system. Dad's been turned to stone, sad music's playing, can't sit around all day, kill the witch that cursed him. Her psychopaths would be a constant clear hue. Constant clear hue psychopaths. From the benefit, the therapeutic benefit of violently attacking people. Well, she doesn't know, does she? Because she ditched us before we went back to Vane. So, Nash was around, but she doesn't know that we're friends with Maya. Mel's first gold doubloon, Mel's first pirate flag, first wanted poster, aww. Mel, Dine, Galleon, Lamaya. Jessica's first steps, 3rd birthday party, drawing of Mel, sweet. Jessica and her mother, Jessica's pressed flower, Jessica learning to swim, no daughter of a pirate is gonna be caught drowning. Jessica playing in the mud, playing dress up, hopefully in that order. Playing doctor at Althena's shrine. More books? Oh, those are fake books. Okay, Jessica, now that we saved your dad, you won't mind us snooping around, right? She doesn't like the cutesy stuff. And now that the monsters are gone, time isn't pressing, so we could have some meat, right? He's to sneak in here at night and gobble half the pantry. Damn! The man's seriously living the bulking lifestyle. Where were you, Beastman Guard? I saw boxes and a bunch of monsters. Where were you hiding? Gone to Vane next. Given that we have the choice of where to go with the dragon wings, I wonder if things would have been different if we went to Vane first. Chip off a piece as a souvenir? An end to the city of Maribia. Safe once again, but still worried about Vane. Spoke to you already. Just a shop. Attraction to Royce is a forbidden fruit. I don't know about that. She's just cute. The fact that he keeps ogling her sexy bromide. Where are they all getting these bromides? Does everyone have like I understand Nash having a sneak peek of Maya, her putting her slipper on, because it looks like someone else made that without her knowing. And he seems like he would be kind of a creep in that way. But some of these other ones look more like, how to put, like centerfolds or whatever. Pin-up kind of shots. So maybe it's more a Silver Star version of OnlyFans that everyone has to supplement their incomes. Royce's Bromide Games. A poisonous beauty. That is a massive snake. Thankfully, I don't think I ever fight one like it. And then give it to Null to hold on to all of our stuff. And see what I mean, right? Like, boyishness in the femme folks is really appealing to me. Luna was a magician now? You don't count song magic? Stomach of iron. You know, the Sky brings up a good point. Is that these vile tribe infiltrators are basically everyday parts of their lives. Maybe they aren't so vile after all then. Magic to cause sneezing failed to work on the Vile tribe. Well, too vain then. Where'd I put my wings? There they are. More dramatic, tense music. Do we get to make use of the magic user before finding out the town's been taken over? Damn! Celeste Town taken over, more big giant boss monster. Magic has no effect on it. Alone? Who said they'd have to do it alone? In that case, even better that we went to Maribia first. If you did have the choice of which one to do first. Because if I gotta face a boss monster, give me a healer first, please. Magical guard so helpfully running away. He's already got the glowy yellows. Vile crustacean starting hot. Star some vigor. Spark ball to paralyze enemies or thunder attack. I can't imagine it actually works on bosses. Confuse him probably doesn't work. Imagine how easy it'd be to turn him to stone and that's it for the fight. Increased defense. Could start with that. How about Ice Lance? Nash said his attacks are worthless on it, so good on me for starting off with that. But how about Ice? Oh, I could use the Fen to move her around. That's cute, having that aspect of her running around the battlefield to find a position. Duck your head.
Check this out.
Summon elemental power.
34 is not bad. Mini Doom. 81 whole damage. His eyes are closed and he's gone pink. Is that gonna be somehow even worse? How about fire? In fact, Nash, you've also got fire on you. Fire K to cast Fireball. Their stuff still isn't equipped. That's why they can't dent its armor. They forgot to re-equip their weapons after the Star Chamber. $28.
Althena, lend me your power! By the power of Althena!
Alright, so keep her on. Now that's a bit rude, starting off with a mini death on Alex, and then lasering him, and he's gonna laser again. Well, unless Null decides to be nice to Alex, there's nothing we can do but do pitiful attacks to him.
Althena,
And then wait for some opening.
Summon elemental power.
Then back to mini death, so someone's gonna be unhappy. He chose the absolute best character to double up some heart attacks on too.
Summon elemental power.
That didn't do anything to Nash. We just got super unlucky then? Come on, Null, help us out. Give us some come on, get back on your feet.
Summon elemental power. Come on, get back on your feet.
Thank you, Null. Let's see. I could sacrifice Nash. Who's in blue now? What's blue gonna be? A big area of effect that destroys everyone? Either way, get Alex back up. Maybe the color he presents gives some kind of elemental hint too. Either way. That's huge restore.
Athena, lend me your power.
It's undid the boosting he gave himself. The attack and defense he's given himself no longer is in play. That's it? That's all he does? It's so little. If he did Vigor now, it does take a turn, and it does take 10 MP away, but if I don't spend the 10 MP, then every other MP spent will be less effective, so...
Athena, lend me your power.
Just gotta make absolutely certain Alex stays
Summon
alive.
elemental power.
Come on, Alex. Nash was able to dodge it. Nash could dodge it, but you can't. Okay, Nash, spend the other one.
Summon elemental power.
Finally diversifying up his targets.
Athena, lend me your power.
Even though they gave us a healer right
Summon
away,
elemental power.
they really make you feel the loss of Luna. Since while Jessica's great, she doesn't quite have the MP pool that Luna has, nor the actual buffing song. If we're lucky, then this attack of the next should take him out. We're not going to be that lucky.
Summon elemental power.
How is it that Nash is the only one who wasn't able to be felled by the mini Doom? We're gonna take a big hit. Alex isn't gonna survive it, so I think spend a nut this turn. he's still absolute toast if it chooses to doom him. And I doubt that Null is gonna be nice and come on, get back on your feet a second time this fight.
Summon elemental power.
We're doomed then.
Come on, get back on your feet.
He only does it when I ask or when I call him out on it. And he's got 0 MP, so... I bet you had he not died and reset his boosts that this thing might have been dead by now. No more nuts on anyone. How about Raging Blizzard?
Althena, lend me your power.
Such small amount of heals. If he goes for Mia or Jessica, then they're both dead.
Summon elemental power.
16, even weaker. Jessica's out of heals. Heading for 16 for major damage to such little
Summon
amounts.
elemental power.
What are you going for next, big guy? Then he's gonna do his Crimson Shot next. And that's it, that's it, that's it. No, that's not it. Blue is just attack normal, right? So, not on yourself. Then, not on yourself. Oh, that was it. That little itty bitty 33 was all he needed. I think after that, a couple of level ups might have been more appropriate. He had to actually earn that one. Could have handled that monster all by himself. Alright, let's reload the game. And we'll have everyone defend while Nash attacks him solo. When I was at Black Rose Street. Mia, when were you ever at Black Rose Street? Because we were at Black Rose Street just now and warped over. They were talking about how Vayne never sent a response. What are you talking about? So Galleon's max level. That doesn't mean he's impossible. It just means he got like 80 levels to go until we could face him. How about, before we go ask your mother, we save, We heal, we actually equip the weapons. Oh, come on, they're not even in our party anymore. So back in the party, in case we get ambushed again. He never thought that shortly after getting information on singers for him, that maybe singers going missing, specifically singers going missing, might not have been connected. Like I said, he didn't choose Nash for his academic prowess or magic ability. He chose him because he made an easy fool. Starting a girl group, that's exactly what he's doing. He did say it's time for his coming out party after all. He's got the voice, just needs the backup singers. See, getting slightly better at actually saving the game when I need to. Given how precarious the situation is. Oh, my buttons are offset. I was like, why am I not exiting? Because my fingers aren't where they're supposed to be. But given how 0 MP, 9 MP, probably should put a save in just in case something hectic happens. And they won't let me go outside to heal up real quick. Only a Dragon Master would have the strength to match Galleons. Well, great news, you got Quark's blessings that we kind of put his request to us to find the other dragons to become Dragon Master on pause, but we got the first step down. Alright, Nash, it's all down to you now. Your girlfriend-to-be has joined us. You're gonna sit here on your thumb? He's a puppy. You guys let the puppy not follow its master around. To think, all he had to do was act like a human. Funny enough, I finally got Fennec to watch ReZero with me, and I've forgotten just how desperate Subaru can be in those early seasons. In that early season. Putting on such an obnoxious show, trying to impress his Amelia Tan. And it's only when he breaks down and shows some vulnerability that he actually makes any headway. Nash! Your mom knows a lot more about dragons than I do. The thing is, I spoke to her. Oh wait, now she's got something new to say. She was still off about, oh, no more dragon masters can be born into the world. Volcano due south of Nanza. And the rest? Oh, nothing about the rest. Making them all dance. Nash's biggest strength is his ability to speak in slogans. What about if we snoop around Mia's room with Mia and Nash in the party? And Jessica. Being protective big sister for her. She's dated Kyle for how long, so she knows not to take any bullshit. Conquer the world, surround himself with gorgeous girls, and listen to ABBA all day long. That's why he wants singers. It's gonna be real-time karaoke. Protect on his life, but he's come down from illness. How lucky for him. Alright, that's enough gossiping with students. Now, checking the guide. If we're going now back to Nanza, I know we have one bromide coming up. But apart from that, there shouldn't be anything else right now, right? Because that one's not coming up yet. Jessica's in the party again, so there is one other thing we can check on. Oh. There's a Luna one that we missed. Shelves in the basement of Alex's house. Also want to check these shelves while Galleon's in your party. But we did. Though we did that and there's nothing there. Either way, let's go see if we haven't missed the basement bromide then. Probably have, knowing how working designs likes to be tight with these triggers. Also, heal. Shelves in basement, did we not? Nothing that we need in here. I think we did miss out on it then. Were we not down here? Because I'm pretty sure it was either with Gathering the Party, maybe I tried to interact with this one but not this one. And now the moment is past. Secret's Guide says, after you visit the White Dragon Cave for the second time with Galleon, return to Berg and check the shelves in the basement of Alex's house. This is after we've been to the White Dragon Cave for the second time with Galleon. If we go back, we would have to go back all the way to the Crystal Tower. Is it worth it? Going all the way back up to 3 hours ago? Let's see. The save's in the Crystal Tower, so we would have to go up the stairs, see the big cutscene where the Vile Tribe Cutie Trio revealed themselves. Galleon pretends to play nice and he was fooled. Then back down to the guild hall or whatever. Have all that go on. Back to Maribia. Then sailed across the sea with Galleon. Not too much in Scythe to do. Through the forest. Back to Berg. Talk to mom and dad, maybe go down to the basement, since the guide also says, hey, try talking to the shelves with Galleon's party, then around to the cave. Go through some easy monsters, back to Quarks, big cutscene, wake up in bed depressed. Wake up in bed depressed is when we should have gone down to the shelves. Be like, oh man, look at all these mementos. Hello. When did sister take this? Talk to dad, talk to mom. Dragon Master Memorial, talk to Lake. Get the wings. Then down to Maribia. Fight a bunch of monsters. Get my ass kicked. Fight some more monsters. Save Mel. Go to Vane. Fight a boss. That's not too much to do, right? To find one bromide? I could leave that Crystal Tower saved there. What I could do. Play off stream to catch up? That's an option, isn't it? Off stream, go back to Crystal Tower? Do everything all over again? Then get the bromide, get back to where we were just now, and then save, and then be like, hey chat, look what I found off stream, here's a bromide, alright, 100% so far, let's go back to the game. It's only one bromide. If I miss it, I miss it. I have the secrets guide up to make sure I don't miss things, but if I do, it's a saucy picture at most. That gives what, 1 defense each? The primary motivation is the completion aspect of finding all the things that they keep hidden. I even came down to the basement too, but I must have had the timing wrong. Or didn't talk to the right shelves. Oh, well. But while we're here, hey mom, hey dad. Snoop through my sister's things one more time. Looking through her stuff isn't healthy. Making it sound habitual. Okay, so before I forget, we also have to see if the other bromide is too late. We got liquid fascias. Yeah, that's not the sister one. Where's the sister one? You. They really do make him sound all creepy stalkerish. Could have missed the window. It could have been when we get her in Lam, then come all the way back here. Guide also says to keep talking, so they could have buried it under 50 conversation windows. 50 repeating conversation windows. Maybe having Mia in the party is what gates it out, because now it's just like, oh, you have a sister I never knew, I'm Mia. And having Mia overwrites whatever conversation window provides a bromide. So that's 2. We're 2 down then. And the window to get this one was so far away that we can't go back to it, so... out 2 bromides. Let me try some Googling. Ramus. Oh. This other thread is more involved. From Jessica Stalker to the shrine after Kyle joins. Luna's bromide 2. Get it from the shelves of the basement of Alex's home. After Luna is kidnapped by Galleon. But before Jessica rejoins your party. But before Jessica rejoins your party, that's not too far from now. That's not too long ago. It's an hour ago in stream time. 'Cause a few breaks here and there. Toasty climbing on the desk, commenting on things. But I could totally go back a save an hour ago and then just redo everything and come back to this point. It's not like there's much that was gained or lost. There's been 1 level up and a few nuts spent. It's a pretty basic game in that regard, you know? So, if I do reload, do a bunch of off-screen collection, and then come back to this point, it's only a small jump. We can maintain the 100% completion so far. And then as far as I can tell, every other bromide is right ahead of us. I think I like the sound of that idea. I think I am going to do that then. It's for a very petty reason. of just collecting all the things that have no actual meaningful effect on the game or the story. But how do you play Lunar Silver Star Story complete and not go out of your way to find all the bromides? That's like half the point, right? It's like a part of the culture of the game, so I think I am going to introduce that though. I think I am going to end stream right here, and then reload the save off stream, collect everything else, and then pop back in tomorrow. In roughly the same spot, in roughly the same condition, but with one extra acquisition. The opportunity is right there, and it'd be a lot more fun than reloading on stream and just being like, mash, 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 warp, mash, 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 you know? So it maintains 100%, and also cuts down the drudgery, so gonna take that as my cue to find someone to raid. For the time being, folks, thank you all so much for hanging out. Let's see who's online now. There's nobody else playing Lunar Silver Star Story Complete on Twitch's Lunar Silver Star Story Complete category. Tragic. They could be hiding in Retro. I could shovel through Retro to find another Lunar streamer to raid onto. But I think instead, I'm going to toss the raid on over to MP83. Rarely get the opportunity to, but since Fennec is working nights lately, and my new stream schedule is whenever Fennec's working, that's my opportunity to stream. The nights it is lately, so it should be a similar time tomorrow. Thank you again, folks, for hanging out. Stick around for the raid, say hello to MP83 and his mascot Nasu. They're both cool people. And I'll see you guys hopefully around the next time. One bromide richer, and I promise nothing else sneakily watched or sneakily achieved. So, till then, have a good rest of your night.